Are you trying to cultivate more peace in your life but don't know where to start? Do you feel anxious and stressed but don't know how to stop? Are you looking for a way to relax your brain and ground into the present moment but don't really know how? Well, I've got a solution to all three of those problems. Meditation. You've probably heard of meditation. You probably know it's good for you, but it's hard to start. It's hard to know how to start. There are so many videos on YouTube that are like, meditations for this, meditations for that it can be a bit overwhelming. But here I've got my ultimate guide to starting meditation. You don't need any fancy apps, you don't need any subscriptions. You just need your YouTube and nothing else. Hi, I'm Kim and welcome back to Kerria Kim. I've been meditating every day for about 5 years now, and it has drastically improved my mindset and my focus and just my overall peace and enjoyment of my life. So I've made this comprehensive guide of how you can start your meditation journey with all the tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. So we're going to be looking at 3 types of meditation that I use a lot and kind of the basics of them and how to get started. And then we're also going to be talking about how to build meditation into your daily routine so it kind of feels effortless. The first type of meditation is Vipassana meditation. You may have heard of Vipassana meditation. It's kind of what you think of when you think of someone meditating. Like, the main goal of Vipassana meditation is just to keep on bringing your focus back to your breath. So you get into a comfortable sitting position and you just bring your focus back to your breath whenever you get distracted. And it's really good for just training that muscle of your brain to bring back attention to an object you're focusing on. Okay, so let's try this for a minute together. Please don't do this if you're like driving or if you can't just like focus and go inwards for a minute. So we're going to close our eyes or just soften your gaze. We're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths in through your nose. So breathe in and out and in and out. And last one, breathe in and out. Now just keep your attention on the natural flow of your breathing. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. I really hope you enjoyed that. That just felt like such a lovely detox for my brain. I just feel so much more peaceful and grounded now, and I hope you do too. The second type of meditation is Yoga Nidra meditation. In a Yoga Nidra meditation, you periodically focus your attention on different parts of your body, and it kind of usually starts at the top of your head and just scans all the way down to your toes, and it's just an amazing way to kind of really ground into a present moment. And it sort of is meant to take you into a place of relaxation between sleep and being awake. So it's great for resetting any stress you've got in your body and kind of really resetting your nervous system to be more calm and more peaceful. I do Yoga Nidra meditation every morning, and it's just a great way to start the day because you start from such a place of grounding and peace. And by focusing intently on your body and your sensations in the morning, I feel so much more grounded in my day because whatever happens for the rest of the day, I have cultivated this sense of like inner peace, and it's just so good for tackling any stress or obstacles that happen in your day with kind of more grounding and peace rather than getting all like stressed and overwhelmed with them. There are also some great sleep yoga nidras that really help you fall asleep even if you're feeling stressed or you're kind of thinking a lot. Then they're a great way to kind of ground into relaxation. So I really like this one by Ali. I will link it here on the screen and also down in the description below. It's just like a 2-hour insomnia meditation that you can just put on while you're kind of lying in bed, and it just gradually eases you into sleep. And I just feel like I have such peaceful sleep if I use this, and it is an amazing way to kind of cure that insomnia in the night. An important part of Yoga Nidra is the Sankalpa, which is the Sanskrit word for intention. it's this intention that you have in your practice that is meant to carry throughout the rest of your day and kind of throughout your life. So at the start of a lot of yoga nidra videos, you focus on your heart space and then you cultivate this intention. When I meditate in the morning, my sankalpa is today is a beautiful day of opportunity, and it's just a great way for me to really focus intently on kind of like positivity and optimism in my morning meditation, which carries throughout the practice, but also throughout the rest of the day, because I've really focused on cultivating that mindset of optimism and looking for good opportunities throughout the day. But you can have whatever sankalpa you want. So say you're trying to cultivate confidence, you can start with this sankalpa of confidence. You can just start with the simple sankalpa of I am confident, I am strong, or I am powerful, a bit like the affirmation I use in my other video. But if you start with this sankalpa in your yoga nidra practice, you focus intently on this intention in your heart space, and then it kind of sticks with you for the rest of the day. I don't know, it's just been a great way for me to cultivate a good mindset for the rest of the day. Yeah, I really recommend trying yoga nidra and sankalpas. I won't do like a little demonstration of this one because you need at least like 5-10 minutes to really ground into it and kind of appreciate all its benefits for your health and for your mindset. So yeah, I will invite you to look into this one in your own time, and I'll link some good videos in the description below. The third type of meditation I want to talk about is the loving kindness meditation, also known as metta meditation. This meditation is so powerful. It's all about cultivating unconditional love for yourself and for others. You start by sitting in a comfortable position and focusing on your breath, and then you evoke an image of someone who you have a really deep loving connection with. So it can be a friend, it can be a parent, it can literally be your dog, it can be anyone who you feel like really loves you and appreciates you, or it can be just an imaginary person with that like feeling of love and connection. But whoever it is, you focus intently on that feeling of love and kindness and joy, and then you send that to yourself. You practice sending all that loving kindness inwards, but also after that you focus on sending it to a friend or to someone you feel neutral about, or even someone you don't really like that much. And it's just this practice of cultivating such deep love and kindness for like all beings in the world, and it's just an amazing feeling, and it's so good for your positivity, but it also really helps your connection with others, because if you assume they're sending you this like love and peace back, then it's just an amazing way to connect and really connect deeply with people with kindness and love rather than aggression. So we can try this for a minute. Let's start by doing 3 deep breaths again. So deep breath in through your nose and out, and in through your nose and out, and last one, in and let it go. Now imagine standing before you is someone you feel deeply connected to, and you can feel them sending all this love and kindness and joy to you. And once you feel all that love and joy within your heart, imagine yourself standing before you and send all this goodness to them and say to them, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, and may you be free. And now imagine standing before you a friend, and let's repeat those same words to them. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, and may you be free. And just feel all that love and joy and kindness filling your heart, and sit with all those sensations for a couple of breaths. I hope you felt all the joy and love after that, because it's just an amazing practice, and I hope you start to cultivate this energy in your day. So now you know some really good types of meditation, which is great in theory, but how do you start bringing this practice into your daily life? I know we can all be really busy, and we often think we don't have time for cultivating this self-love practice into our days, But in reality, you can do it. Whatever you've got in your day, you will have time for a short meditation, whether it's a sleep meditation or a meditation in the morning or in the evening, or even as part of like a work break, you can do a meditation. But how do you build this practice into your life? Well, you make it a habit. How do you make it a habit? Well, you've got to be consistent with it. Every evening I do an hour meditation, and I know that sounds like a long time. You don't have to do an hour meditation. But I do an hour meditation, and I have time to do an hour meditation because I consistently build it into my routine. So I always do my meditation after I have a shower. So now every evening when I have a shower, my brain knows I'm about to meditate. So my brain starts to crave my meditation because I've done it every day for like a year. So I know I'm going to do it. So once you build your meditation into your routine, it can be, say, in the morning when you've just got up, you do a meditation. It can be, say, on your work break, after you finish work and close your laptop, you do a 5-minute meditation. Whatever it is, you've got to be consistent with it, because then your brain will start to expect that it's meditation time. So you'll just naturally do it without thinking. So I never think to myself, should I do a meditation tonight? Nah, I can't really be bothered. I'm going to do something else. No, because I always do it. So my brain just craves it and expects it. So I do it easily and automatically. And that is the way to build a habit into your routine. So I hope you've been intrigued by one of these meditations or all of these meditations. And I hope you really start to think about when you can build meditation into your life, because I swear to you, it's so beneficial for your mindset and for your focus and for your positivity in general. Leave me a comment down below if you've tried any of these tips, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!